guys, welcome back to Addressing Tammy. I am Tammy, and today we are going to go over Little Doris. I don't know if you can see part of her in the back here, and the pink shirt from last week. I did go ahead and take out the collar. I made a new collar. I'm still not 100% happy with it. I do think it's too long. I don't know. I'm having problems with my actual waist and where I want my waist to be. I'll show you when we try it on. But this week has been all about getting the new Little Doris done. It's been a process. It has been. I failed to realize that when I got the legs on it, that they're going to require you to have two pipes come down and then have those two pipes anchor onto another platform. I already have this one done from the first Little Doris, and I was like, not gonna happen. I went ahead and just opened up the crotch seam. I'll show you. Well, I've got little videos of my process today to get her to this stage. I just ordered more polyfill because the upper part of her is not stuffed yet. So, but we'll see that here in a second. So anyway, I went ahead and just opened up the center crotch because I know this isn't gonna be good for pant fitting. I'm gonna have to fit that on my actual body because I do have a apron belly. So I am actually gonna add an apron belly onto Little Doris because she's 2 inches. I think she's measuring again. I have it in here. We'll go over it. She's measuring 2 inches different than where I am now, and I know that's the apron belly because the stomach on this dress form is a little too flat for what my body looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a little 2 inch, like a 2 inch wide apron belly that will cover from one side seam to the other side seam and get thicker, like the 2 inches right in front. And that's the only way, other than my own body, is I'm going to be able to use Little Doors for any kind of bottoms, especially like I even think skirts to some extent because I have a large butt and an apron belly. So if I make a skirt and it has to go over my butt, it's going to make it shorter. That's what I'm thinking anyway. So I really need something that is somehow able to get my waist and then go over those curves. Again, they're not going to be perfect. I got a cat who's trying to jump on the table. It's not going to be perfect. There's no way I'm going to be able to do pants on this thing. So we're going to use me for pants, but I can use it as far enough as I can get around. That's what I'm really wanting her for, is to get around. Just I've got ideas. I don't know if they'll work, but we'll get into those in other videos. So let's go ahead and get into the last part of creating Little Doris here. And then we'll come back and we're going to go ahead and try on the pink shirt. Okay, this is where we are on Thursday. We've actually got Little Doris assembled, and I have half a zipper. It called for a full zipper, but I didn't feel that we needed it for this particular one because I wasn't going to go ahead and do the two pipes. So let's look at all my mistakes. Look at all that puckering. I thought I was doing so good, and I didn't. And here is the zipper. I put a zipper in only on the back part, so I felt this was an open enough space to get my wooden little middle piece in. So this is where we are so far, my little seams. And this is how I'm deciding to get her to stand on the pole. I just opened up that center crotch seam, made a new little flange that will be sewn to that open crotch seam, and that should support her. So I'm very anxious to get her completely stuffed. I think the upper part looks so much smaller than me. Okay, this is the board I'm using. It's actually like a very thin, I don't even know what you call, I don't think it's MDF, but I have a lot of it in the house. So this is the center part, and the center circle here is where the pole goes through. That's going to support Little Doris. So I am going to trace this onto this wooden board. Again, I wish I knew what it was called, but it's just very thin board. I believe I got it from one of my part-time jobs. It used to come in to protect like console tables from getting crushed. So I saved them because I know I can use it for something. Hoarder me. Okay, so here now we're going to take out the center of this. And you're like, Tammy, how are you going to do this? Here's how I'm going to do it. I'm using my little Japanese saw set. I saw one of the ladies that I follow on YouTube who does house repairs or restorations, and she has a little set of Japanese saws. And I was like, I need those. And they are the best little tools because you'd be surprised how fast they cut through things. So I'm going to use this one to go around that center part, and we'll come back, and there we go. It was so easy. Yeah, it takes a minute to get started, but once you get it started, it cuts very fast. So this is the cardboard. I'm going to use this for the upper flange and the bottom for the lower flange. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's what I need to do. So I'm going to cut that out of cardboard and put it on top of the wooden part. And this is how I'm trying to show you. The bottom one will be in the leg part, the butt leg part. That part will be in the chest, the torso. So they're going to, the flanges are my fingers. One goes under, one goes above, and then they'll sandwich together. So here I am using my 5 pounds of stuffing that I bought, thinking it would be enough. It wasn't. And securing that wooden board onto the bottom part and using those little flange pieces to secure it to the board. The cardboard piece will be attached to this once I get the upper torso stuffed, and those flanges will be pulled through and secured the same way so that I can get it together, and then we can zip it up and we will have a new Little Doris. Here is the cardboard piece that will be connecting the torso part to the bottom half of Little Doris. So we just have to wait till our stuffing comes in. And here is the stuffed bottom half of Little Doris, and I am taking a measurement here to see just how far off it is, because again, this one does not have an apron belly like I do. So she is measuring, if I can get it here, she's measuring 51 inches, and I measure, there she is, 51, and I measure 53. And here I am next to the deflated upper torso of Little Doris, but we just want to see just how much smaller she is than I am. And I think she's a little bit taller, me too, because last Little Doris was 5'6", because I didn't take her measurements right apparently. So I'm gonna have to lower her, but just kind of getting an idea of just how different she is than me. And you can see here, see her top neck comes to my chin. So I'm gonna have to take that pipe and we're gonna have to lower that and get her down to 5'4". She should be ready next week. I went through and I was looking for fabrics. I know I had some when I was doing dressing Tammy 5 years ago, and I found them again, and this is one of them. This is my absolute favorite. This I don't think looks good near my face, but I think it would be an awesome skirt. And I want to make a reversible skirt. This is one side right here, and this is the other side. And you really can't tell. I don't think you can really tell which is could be the right side and the wrong side. To me, this looks very spring summer. This looks very fall winter. And I was thinking it would make an awesome like circle skirt. It's very flowy. I think it would make an awesome skirt. So that's one of our plans and makes. I have a little bit of this fabric left. This is like a little cotton, like a fitted under, like a tank kind of a shirt. There's not really a lot of it, but that's what I was thinking, like something that I could wear under something. Again, red's not my go-to color, but what I was thinking is taking like some of the blue or of the green in there and making like a collar, like a V-neck, and have that as the collar that comes up. That's what I was thinking there. I love red, but it does not love me. Speaking of which, more red. This also has, it's got like a blue in it. don't know if you can, hopefully you can see it. But I've got a lot of this one too. I think this one could actually make an actual dress. Again, it's very drapey too. So those are my those are my three plans for these fabrics. I want to make those first before I get into buying new fabric, because I bought this fabric for the pink shirt and it's still not right. And so I don't want to make any more I don't want to purchase any more fabric until I can get something that I'm going to be happy with, like 100% going out in the public with. Because if I put like a little, maybe like a little closure on this, like maybe a little clip or something, I think I could probably go out in that. I don't know if it's even my color, but like, who knows. Anyway, that's what we've been doing all week. It's been stressful. Um, I've made some adorable dolls, you guys. Can I just put a picture in of the two that I just love? I know this is not a doll channel, but it is a sewing channel, and I make my living sewing dolls. And so let me just gloat a little bit on these dolls. Are they adorable? Look at them. Oh my god, this one right here is Randall, and he's 20 inches. If I could have a son, if I could make a son and make him come to life, this is my son. That's Randall is my son. I think he is so sweet. He's the most adorable little thing. Anyway, okay, that's enough of that. So this is where we are with addressing Tammy. We're still doing very good on our diet. So I don't even want to call it a diet because it's not. I got to change the way I eat. So again, we're not restricting nothing. I've had candy bars. I've had cake. I do like a third of a cup of a cake mix it with some diet soda, throw it in the microwave for 60 seconds, and I have a little piece of cake. It's like 160 calories. And it gets me my little sweet craving. I'm not missing anything. If I have strawberries or something, I'll cut up some strawberries and put on top a little sugar-free whipped cream. It's amazing. Still doing my ice cream. Another great, because I go haywire at night. If I'm going to go haywire, it's going to be when my day's done and I got my thoughts to myself and I'm in my room. I just, what can I eat? What can I eat? What can I eat? So I'm trying to get myself out of that. And I keep telling myself, if you're hungry, go get an apple. And if you don't want an apple, you're not hungry. So that's what I keep telling myself. So, but we're still doing really good. I haven't really dropped anymore. I'm still down 14 pounds, but I still am on the path for my October November goal of being at 209. So I'm still there. I've not gone up. I'm still on that same path that I was on when I lost 30 pounds last time. Although this time I think it was more like losing 40 pounds. So I had to start 10 pounds higher then. But neither here nor there. But we're still doing good. We're doing great. So that's all I got for you this week. If you want to stay up to date on Little Doris, see what we're doing, what I'm making, all those things, please subscribe, like, give me a comment. I live on comments, okay? Because they let me know what I'm doing, what I'm not doing. Because sometimes I can't see it. I'm weight blind, for goodness sake. So I don't think I'm as big as what I see in a video or a photo, unless I take that video or photo that I look pretty good. But I need eyes that are not my own eyes to tell me that color doesn't look good on you, or try to go a little brighter or a little more muted, or here's what you can do to make that red dress or shirt look better. Add this. That's what I'm really wanting to know. So I appreciate any comments that you could give, even if it's just, hey, look at this girl's video or this guy's video for that matter, and see what he did. And that's because I watch videos all day. I'm home 24/7. Either I'm making a doll or I'm working on something for myself. So I'm watching videos all day long. So, but that's all I got for you this week. Let me get this. It's already past noon on Thursday, and I want to get this uploaded today. So let me end it here. And I really want to thank you guys so much for watching. and all your comments and your thumbs up. That helps a lot too. Got to build this channel back up. I know I shouldn't have left for 6 years, but we can do it. So thank you again for watching, and we'll see you next Thursday. Bye.